Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Auphanim. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you could, please click that like button, turn it into a rocket, and send it to the moon. Also, don't forget about those Auphanim NFTs. They are on Algorand, the greenest blockchain. It is also carbon negative, and I would love for you to have one. So we're going to start here on weforum.org, and there is an article here actually written by the international policy lead at the Stellar Development Foundation, Gabriel Bizama. All right, and it's a very interesting read. And let's just start here with the bullet points at the top of the article. Blockchain technologies are revolutionizing how small and medium enterprises are approaching their businesses. In developing economies, second bullet point, in developing economies, blockchain payment solutions can help bridge a gap and open new markets for business owners. Third bullet point, the connected nature of blockchain means developing economies, SMEs, can access new markets while boosting economic growth at home, not to mention saving a ton of money. This is what I was saying before, that small businesses are going to be saving an exponential amount of money. Now, just think about it this way, right? You're a small business, you want to grow. You're saving an exponential amount of money because let's say you roll payroll out on a blockchain. So you have payroll. Let's also say that you've been losing a lot of products. This happens very often with small businesses, okay? They're sending products to certain warehouses. I'm not going to say any specific ones. Certain warehouses, a lot of those products become damaged. A lot of those products are missing, okay, unaccounted for. So you want a better way to trace that that's immutable. So now maybe you're using some sort of traceability protocol, which is also saving you a ton of money. So you have traceability protocol like VeChain. On Cardano, you have ScanTrust. And I believe ScanTrust might be working with other blockchains, but I'm not sure. But I know that they were doing something. They had a partnership with Cardano. But nevertheless, you have traceability protocol. So now you're able to take account of and keep account of all of your different products going to warehouses. You know what's happening. You know what happened to it. Where did it come from? At what time? Everything's much more accessible. And now you're saving money in that way as well. There's so much to be said about how much money will be saved. And then where do you allocate that? Now you have more capital to allocate as a small business. Also take into account if you're sending money back and forth for different reasons, you have different transactions you want to, that you were able to do before that had large intermediary fees. Now you're utilizing blockchain to send these payments back and forth, and you're saving an exponential amount of money. So now, as I said before, so now the pot is growing even bigger on what you're saving. So now you have all this money as a small business. Where do you allocate that? You can allocate that wherever strategically you need to allocate that, and that's going to help your business grow even more. This is a great time for small businesses to start utilizing blockchain, and they are. And this is also why a lot of the blockchains are planting roots in a lot of these growing economies. They're making their way into regions, even within developing nations that have been left behind, because this is going to be an opportunity, an open door for a lot of these small businesses to make an exponential amount of money if they use things in the right way. Keep in mind, there's no guarantees. Each person is different, but this is a massive opportunity that is arising for small businesses. And blockchain is going to dominate when it comes to them. If you want to save money, you're going to use a lot of these blockchain protocols, okay, for a myriad of different things. All right, so a lot of these different blockchains are going to win. The banking coins are going to take off. They're going to do amazing. But traceability protocol like VeChain, like ScanTrust with Cardano, they're going to take off also because they're enterprise. They're enterprise offerings, and they're made for small businesses. So a lot of money is going to flow through them. All right. A lot of different things are going to flow through them, actually. But so they're going to do very, very well. Blockchain is going to dominate when it comes to small businesses. If small businesses want to not only survive, but thrive, in my humble opinion. My brain is swirling in my head right now. I took some ibuprofen. I probably should have used some natural remedies. Hey, I have a lot of great subscribers out there. So if you know some natural remedies for headaches, just put it down in the comment section. I'm definitely going to check them out. Trust me on this. I would appreciate the help. So that way, maybe if ibuprofen is not working, there might be something else. You know, I'm trying my best to convey the message. My head is exploding right now. Let's go. Let's continue on. All right. In developing economies, Blockchain payment solutions can bridge a gap and open new markets for many business owners. The connected nature of blockchain means developing economy SMEs can access new markets while boosting economic growth at home. Okay, so we were just talking about that. Blockchain technology is a platform for designing financial services to bridge many gaps in today's virtual market system. While traditional databases track records for single entities only, I was just talking about traceability, track records for single entities only, blockchain connects a group of entities and allows for data to be synchronized across multiple independent stakeholders. Now, I just want to add in here that Hbar is amazing at moving data and retaining data in massive quantities. They're downsizing, I believe, their active members at Hedera, and they're going to be leaving, going to other companies. These other companies are going to be developing Hbar further at an exponential rate. And I believe that Hbar could be, Hbar, let me tell you something, Hbar could take a lot from many protocol. Hbar can take a lot from Ethereum, right? Hbar can take a lot also from VeChain, ScanTrust, Cardano. Hbar can be the premier traceability protocol. It just depends on who's building on it and if they take that route. But if they choose to take that route, I'm calling it right now, in my humble opinion. Hbar will be a major player in the traceability market. The other blockchains can't compete with how the data is stored, how secure it is. They can't compete with Hbar. They just, not right now, they can't. They better develop. They have, I say they have a year's worth of time. Now that Hbar is going to be open source and people are going to be building on it like crazy, trying to get in the door first, Hbar could take a huge piece of that. So I'm just keeping my eyes open, my ears open for something like that, any catalyst like that. If I hear catalysts like that, I'm scooping up the biggest bags of Hbar I've ever scooped up, in my humble opinion. But first, those catalysts. First those come, then I scoop up the big bags. That's something I'm just going to keep my eyes and ears out and open for, because they could take a big chunk of that. And that definitely would move the price also. We're talking about enterprise. It would be, we're talking about large business institutions with giant warehouses and millions of products to trace. Yes, that's a huge chunk of money that would flow into Hbar, in my humble opinion. But as of right now, VeChain and ScanTrust are going to dominate those particular sectors. Blockchain usage is particularly alluring for small businesses. It provides them with an affordable and efficient avenue to make and receive payments. I just said that same thing. Access investment and saving products and build a credit history. Enabling greater access to this technology can foster SME growth, which in turn enhances job creation and economic development. I agree with all of that 100%. So as we can see, Stellar has some brilliant minds behind it. Gabriel Bizama has some of the greatest clarity that I have seen when it comes to this particular topic. And so once more, Stellar Development Foundation's future is extremely bright, and XLM's future is extremely bright. You have minds like this that have extreme amounts of foresight. And so, yes, I expect this year is going to be very interesting for XLM. So now we have some very interesting developments from XRP, Ripple. Now, they're going to be launching cross-border QR code payment linkages between Malaysia and Indonesia. All right, so let's just read a little bit here about this. It says, this initiative links cross-border payments through the interconnection of national QR codes of the two countries and also represents another milestone of the Indonesian payment system blueprint 2025. Bank Indonesia recognizes the significance of cross-border payment system linkages and has continuously pursued such initiatives. This will give more options for users in the cross-border payment space and serve as a key to improve transaction efficiency, support the digitalization of trade and investment, and maintain macroeconomic stability by promoting a more extensive use of local currency settlement LCS framework. Through the use of direct quotation of local currency exchange rates provided by appointed cross-currency dealer ACCD banks under the LCS framework, it will improve the efficiency of transactions, thus lowering transaction costs. The payment connectivity will further strengthen the close economic ties between Malaysia and Indonesia and support post-pandemic economic recovery. Let me tell you something. Everybody's going to make a lot of money off this. They're going to do wonderful. They're going to cut out all those intermediaries, all the unnecessary fees. Money's going to move like that. The data is going to be absolutely secure. But why is this so interesting when it comes to Ripple XRP? Let's think for a minute. Because XRP is here's an article from CoinDesk. I'm gonna let them tell you. Ripple has inked a deal with a Malaysian money transfer business and Bangladesh's largest mobile financial services provider to enable a remittance corridor between the two countries. According to an announcement Tuesday, Malaysia's mobile money and Bangladesh's bKash will leverage Ripple's global payments network, RippleNet, for wallet-to-wallet transactions. This partnership will, this is a quote, contribute further to our national economy by encouraging inward foreign remittance flow through legal channels. Under the purview of Bangladesh's central bank, Mutual Trust Bank, MTB, will function as the domestic banking partner to undertake remittance settlements. While mobile money represents a small fraction of Malaysia's mobile payments, bKash boasts a user base exceeding 45 million. I'm sorry, I hope I wasn't too loud. I got a little excited. Let me tell you something. Also, if you remember, Ripple was supposed to roll out, I don't know if they already did, you guys can let me know, QR code payments, offline payments. This sounds a lot like XRP. This sounds a lot like Ripple moving about in that area or inspiring them. Let me tell you something. They're already here, as you just heard me read. They have corridors over there. They're going to dominate over there. XRP is in there deep. There is no technology in those particular corridors right there in Malaysia that is superior to what XRP is bringing, especially when you're talking about QR codes. They're going right to it. They're jumping past everything else and they're going straight to QR code payments. It's brilliant. XRP is over there. Ripple's over there. I expect them to absolutely dominate. This is major. This is huge. Okay. So very, very good progress. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. I'm patient. I'm very, very patient, but I'm also extremely excited. I'm extremely excited, man. I can't wait to just start seeing that parabolic run for XRP. It's in my humble opinion, it's not financial advice. There's no guarantees, but it's inevitable in my opinion. And I'm going to have a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun right now, honestly. Those prices are low. I've been scooping up some healthy servings, been eating and devouring everything in sight, feeding frenzy. Money, 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 money. There's one of my subscribers out there always types money, 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 money. I love that every time. Like I try to type it in a different way. I've typed money, Monet, like I'm typing everything. I'm having fun. We have the best subscribers on the planet over here. Thank you for being so fun. But this is major. I'm very, very excited about that. Then we have another article. This is on Ripple.com. Ripple continues to build momentum in MENA with first on-demand liquidity deployment in the Middle East. Ripple's taking off. XRP is poised to dominate. You want that Middle East money. There's so much money in the Middle East. The United Arab Emirates is flooded with money. And we want that money flowing through XRP to make that price go raise a toe. That price will go through the roof, mi gente. Almost have to do a little dance, but let's continue on here. I don't want to dance too much. Got to dance around these words. So let's continue on, everyone. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of fun, just a little bit. With $78 billion in remittances in 2020. Woo! From Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates, UAE combined, the Middle East and North Africa, MENA region, is home to two of the top 3 remittance corridors. Let me just stop for a moment. Let me read that again, okay? Region is home to 2 of the top 3 remittance corridors, and XRP is in there. My goodness, raise a toe? Can we say a raise a toe? The region is also undergoing a fast-moving shift to digital and boasts one of the world's most progressive financial regulatory environments. Today, Ripple announced its continuing contribution to this hotbed of fintech innovation with the first ever in-market on-demand liquidity deployment in the Middle East. Yes, Ripple. Yes, you take those corridors. You bring us that money. I don't know where that came from. That was kind of, I like that a little bit. Bring us that money. This is getting too good. Blockchain is fired up. Do you see what's happening with Stellar, Ripple, Hbar, Algorand? It's like they're ready to take over. They're fired up, and I'm enjoying every little bit of it. Beautiful time to be alive. Let's continue on here. Through a partnership with the international blockchain-based financial services company Pipple, the two will bring instant, low-cost remittances to the area, starting with the UAE. That's what I want to hear, Ripple. Good job. You keep doing a good job. Traditional remittances are often plagued by slow, expensive, opaque transactions. Shots fired. For the many people that rely on these funds to cover rent, living expenses, one of life's many emergencies, a delayed or missing payment can be catastrophic. Using ODL and leveraging XRP, Pipple will provide instant low-cost remittance options for people sending money into and out of the region. Beyond customer-facing services, Pipple will also use on-demand liquidity to eliminate the need for the costly pre-funded accounts. Didn't I say this before? Nobody wants the pre-fund accounts. Nobody wants it. I just said this in the video prior to this one. Not the meditation video, but the other video. But nobody wants to do pre-funded accounts anymore. And here you have them actually telling you this, but let's continue on here. For the costly pre-funded accounts normally required in traditional cross-border payments, calling these legacy accounts an inefficient use of capital. I agree 100%. An inefficient use of capital. Pipple's co-founder and CEO, Auphanim, said unlocking these previously trapped funds can help better grow and scale the business. Now, when they unlock those funds, where do you think it's going to go? It's going to flood into the banking coins. And right now, since we're talking about XRP, it's going to flood into XRP. With things like this happening, I don't know. I mean, maybe we might see some spikes. Maybe we might see a little parabolic run at some point soon. We'll see how fast they can get things up and running. Who knows? There's no time stamp on this, but there's no time limit on it. But wow, if they can loosen up the funds that are in those pre-funded accounts, right, and that flows into XRP, no guarantees, but let's just say that it happens, and you have a large amount of capital from the United Arab Emirates flowing through XRP. This is, as they said, 2 of the 3 biggest remittance corridors in the world are over there. Who knows? We'll wait and see, but it's looking very, very good right now. Whoa, what a major development. This announcement builds on Ripple's already growing presence in the region. In 2020, Ripple established a regional headquarters in Dubai to support our customers. Ripple is one of the smartest companies out there right now, super strategic. And as I said before, because they have a vested interest in bringing in capital, right? They're a for-profit company. They are going to be aggressive, and that's exactly what we need. And I love hearing that. It says, like Qatar National Bank and Al Ansari Exchange in the UAE, which are our most recent additions on the network. Whoa. That are using RippleNet to improve. Wait, what? I don't claim to know everything. Let me read that again. In 2020, Ripple established a regional headquarters in Dubai. You already know Dubai is extremely wealthy, to support our customers like Qatar National Bank and Al Ansari Exchange in the UAE, which are our most recent additions on the network that are using RippleNet to improve cross-border payments. This is major. I don't claim to know everything, but that was like a slap in the face. Whoa. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm keeping my eyes open and my ears open for catalysts now, like more than before. Hearing this and reading this development, that's major. There's major capital over there. And yes, it can move that XRP price from where it is right now. Definitely can. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's continue on here. So now we have more Ripple XRP news. In a recent interview, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse said that the San Francisco-based company would eventually go public in the future. And quote, I think ultimately the future of Ripple is that we will be a public company. As of now, holding an initial public offering is not a priority for the company, which is in the middle of a grueling legal battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC. Garlinghouse has reiterated that Ripple is waiting for the resolution of the landmark lawsuit in order to move forward with IPO plans. He has once again accused the SEC of dragging his feet. Of course it is. The legacy system is on the ropes and is getting pummeled. The SEC, in my humble opinion, and I don't mean to offend anybody at the SEC, but they're buying the legacy system time. There is a lot of money and power in the legacy system. They do not want to let their control and their power go. Also, they know that, I believe they understand that the future is inevitable. So while it is inevitable, they're going to drain as much money from the legacy system as possible before it either collapses or it has to integrate with the new financial system that is to come, and that will absolutely dominate, in my humble opinion, will take over. So that's what's going on with that. And but with a ferocious leader like Brad Garlinghouse and all the genius minds at Ripple, I believe that XRP has a bright future. And keep in mind, XRP is separate from Ripple, right? So there's a myriad of companies, a bevy of brilliant companies building on the XRPL that are also going to be promoting and utilizing XRP. And so XRP has an extremely bright future with all the corridors they're opening up and all the different ways that they're going to be used. They're bringing NFTs to XRP. Davis Schwartz's mind is being put to that. So yeah, XRP has an insanely bright future no matter what happens. But if they were to win that SEC case, it's just that much better because Ripple, in my humble opinion, has the best foresight into what the potentiality of XRP actually is. So then we're here with an article on Celo. Celo Real, C-Real, our third stablecoin for mobile payments, has launched on Celo with leading exchanges, cryptocurrency wallets, and popular DeFi apps in the Celo ecosystem supporting C-Real. Brazil is now the first and only country with a Celo stablecoin that can seamlessly be traded, accepted as payment for groceries or even a car, and used to access DeFi apps and services without regional friction. That's very important. Starting today, C-Real is available on the popular Brazil-based cryptocurrency exchanges, Flow BTC, Novadax. So this is a very, very good development here for Celo. A key benefit of C-Real is that it enables users to trade digital assets and transfer value faster, cheaper, and more easily using their smartphone. So look, Celo has a brilliant team behind it also. They've been doing a lot of very, very good things. Look at their circulating supply. I want you to go look at their circulating supply. Look how easily Celo goes parabolic. And you can understand why a lot of people want a piece of Celo. I believe that Celo is going to make people a lot of money in the future. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't want to be. And also, there's no guarantees in this space. There's not. This is a risky space. But if you look at the catalyst, if you look at the causes and the effects, and then on top of that, you see how many different parabolic runs Celo has had, and that's just off of retail, I might add. Like I said, the two protocols that seem to have good spikes and good runs off of just retail movement alone, Celo and Hbar so far. Also Algorand. But Algorand had a massive run up from that 50-cent range up to wherever it peaked, and then it sort of stabilized, you know, it was drugged down by the market a little bit. So there was some consolidation on that part. So the volatility, I don't put it in that category because I didn't feel Algorand had as much volatility as, let's say, like a Celo going up to $12. Then it comes back down to $3. Then it goes back up to $10. So that's pretty good volatility without having a CBDC or mass adoption. Okay, so that's my logic with that. But yes, I'm always excited about Celo, and it has a very, very bright future. This is a great time for there to be a mass correction and dip, and people be able to scoop up more banking coins. So anyway, everyone, I'm gonna get out of here and go rest a little bit. My brain is pounding. I was hoping that a little ibuprofen would help me out, and then I would be feeling much better, but my brain is swirling right now. Like I said before, if you have any home remedies for like natural remedies for headaches and stuff like that, put that down in the comment section because I'm always willing to learn. Now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, let's get to the money.